This song. What is this?
Hey, we're here, and we're trying to save a guy who's probably gonna die because he's being attacked by robots.
Or probably because we let the game sit so long that he's probably dead by now.
Yeah. We left it for a whole fucking day. Alright, we're going...
Yeah.
You be a shit! Let's go back to my house. Gillian, you fucking idiot! What are you doing?
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
First day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson has cornered a suspected Snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a Snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
Also, there's a scene shot very similar to this in Blade Runner.
Yep.
Of course. So I got a good one for you while we're about to have the spoop.
Yeah? What would that be?
Check that shit out.
Is it sinking into the ground?
Yeah, man. It's spoopy.
This is where genes come from.
So I got a question for you. What is a really dumb thing you thought when you were a kid that you thought was real or true, but turned out to be fucking the exact opposite of such? For example, like, you thought just because your mouth wasn't open when you were humming as a kid meant other people couldn't hear it. You know, dumb shit like that. Do any of you have any interesting experiences with that?
I have one, actually.
Okay.
When I was a kid, we... Oh god, in like 3rd grade, I have no idea how old those people are in this case. I was a really slow kid when it came to common knowledge. They did this exercise where somebody did, somebody put a fake address on the board for the person that was part of the exercise, and it was like, such or such zip code. It was like the zip code for there, and I was like, oh hey, that's the same zip code as me.
Go on.
Gillian, please use extreme caution. I read multiple moving objects within the factory. This could indicate the presence of Snatchers or Insectors.
Insectors? What in the world's that?
A spider-like robot used by Snatchers as security devices. Though compact in size, they are armed with needle guns. Use extreme caution.
But no, the teacher just looks at me and she goes, yeah, that's because we're all in the same town. Everybody in this town has the same zip code?
Wow. So, Rabbite, do you have any awkward, like, you were a dumb kid moments?
Oh, I have to think of a good one. I'll get back to you on that.
I got one that's really shitty. When I was a kid, I used to think that food would go bad if it didn't have access to fresh air. So I would go into the refrigerator and take the caps off of all of the drinks so that they wouldn't go bad.
Is that because you thought they had the same air over and over to make them go bad?
No, I thought that they couldn't breathe because it was stale because they had a lid on. So I thought that
wow,
if I opened the lids, it would make them, you know, they'd have fresh air going in and all the cold from the refrigerator would be able to get in through the top of bottles.
wow.
I'm pretty sure your parents thought you were so cute even though you were ruining all the food in the house.
My parents thought I was fucking retarded.
Well, that's because you started doing it last week.
Let me guess, you did this with milk.
Yes! I did
And
that
the milk went bad.
Yes. I did it. I did it with milk. I did it with soda. I did it with bread. Everything you can imagine. It would be a really horrible idea to take the lid off of when it was in the refrigerator or outside of the refrigerator. I did it.
Bread has a lid?
No, but like I would open the bags of bread and keep them open so the bread could breathe. So
Wow.
I don't know when I got that shit into my head, but oh lordy, people were a little mad at me.
No, I bet.
Wow.
Hard ass sandwiches.
But my fact in comparison is pretty tame, and if anything, lots of kids probably did it.
What is it?
What?
Back when I was just a wee tot, which is hard to believe, it was roughly when I was 5 years old or so that I started playing video games, or a Mega Drive, really.
What the?
It's Little John.
Little John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Oh no.
Oh no, my little friend.
No.
Save him.
Not Little John.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a little turtle.
Look at him. He's like a sad little fat slump.
It's like a little turtle thing. Oh, poor thing.
This. So that little rectangular thing on the top is his head, and it has a telescoping neck.
Aw.
So he is right fucked. He got shot and gashed open.
So he gets snatchered.
Yeah, he got the snatch. So, anyways, keep going.
Roll
Mel.
credits.
Yeah.
The fact's going to be a bit dissonant from the actual event, but back when I was the wee tot and started playing the video games, when it was like 5 or 6 at the time, I always thought they lived in the game, like the actual game cartridge, they lived in that. Like Sonic lived in the Sonic 1 cartridge, and another Sonic lived in Sonic 2,
Okay.
and like Alex Kidd lived in Alex Kidd cartridge. Like, oh, I was an idiot child back then.
Oh fuck! I have another one that's like that. I used to always think that fucking picture cutouts might actually be able to see you.
Oh, that's
geez.
creepy.
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip. Memory chip retrieved.
Well, some part of him will always live on.
Wow.
Heart will go on.
Just overlay the really bad float version of the Titanic theme, or what it was called. I don't even know that song's name.
But yeah, I used to always like flip over magazines and things when I was doing things like changing clothes.
Because they could see you.
Yes.
Well,
Oh
that's
my
kind of
God.
adorable and scary at the same time to think about.
I know.
Like not you changing. I mean the magazine thing.
Yeah.
That's the other thing's just scary in general.
Yeah.
Now, see, when I was little, I had a overactive imagination. I'd like to be really creative, so I would actually start doing stuff outside and about like cracking open rocks and saying that you could find certain jewels inside them, or spraying water into a pool and saying if you stare at it long enough, the sky will look purple. Things like that. And I would convince everyone else in the neighborhood that what I was saying was true, but that's the sad part of the story isn't that they believed me, it's that I started to believe myself after a little while.
Oh jeez.
Of these little facts that I was making up off the top of my head.
Arguably you can smash rocks open and find gems, so you're not wrong.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Which one? There's like a million things on the floor. Could it be this off-color
The
object?
one that doesn't look good.
Oh, the door. Okay.
Yeah, the little
Yeah, the door looks really in bad shape. The mirror, too. Oh! Oh!
Hello.
Dear God.
He lost his mind.
Back to that smooth as hell song.
Talk about giving yourself head.
When yoga goes wrong.
Oh.
This mystery is getting me stumped.
This is basically what I want to do to myself after I've been browsing the internet too long.
I think he did the most badass way to die, where you glue your hands to your head and like hang yourself on razor wire.
Oh.
So it's like you cut your own head off.
Jesus Christ, Mal! What the
Good
fuck?
God, Mal!
What the hell?
And that's how we knew there were beginnings of a serial killer amongst our group.
Jesus Christ. Don't fucking piss off Mal, members of the Payday 2 community. Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
No, the kind of the one. I don't get paid enough.
Shut up.
I remember seeing this 4chan thread where someone was like, at my funeral, I want to be rigged up to the ceiling fan where like when everyone is done at the wake, all of a sudden they turn on the fan and I go flipping through the air and all of a sudden Space Jam starts playing.
Oh no. Oh no. That's horrible. I want to do that now.
Yeah.
The scream we heard was, no doubt, what killed him.
Gee, I wonder what killed him.
That scream sounded like a girl's scream, though, so it sounds like Jean had some problems before this happened.
Yeah, like having his fucking head twisted off.
Yeah?
I don't know about you, but I scream like a girl when I see a spider. I don't want to know what sort of sounds I'd make if someone was physically trying to twist my goddamn head off.
Twist, too. Not just yank, but twist. Like...
Come on, let's twist it. No.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Jesus Christ.
Listen to what? His heartbeat? There's nothing. Yeah, there's no heartbeat. If the safety lid is popped, then it's not a good detective anymore. He's dead. Well, he seems to have dropped some good loot, so that's fine. Imagine this for his house, you idiot.
I love how they're going to make you linger on this scene while you're doing all this searching.
The nice thing is that, like, you have to search multiple times. You can't just search once and then that's it. You have to physically keep investigating.
Investigate the neck hole.
Put your finger in there.
Wiggle it around.
check for a freshness date.
One thing's for sure, he went out like a badass. He's really frowning in that picture.
Yeah.
looks like he's had a really bad day. Like, this is the last thing I want to happen
It's
today.
hair.
Because it was the last thing it was happening.
It's only several strands of hair.
Oh, he did rip his own head off.
And there's
So
skin.
he did his own... What?
Okay, so this is actually really cool.
Now analyzing recovered tissue sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type O, Rh factor negative. 2. Chromosomal analysis of cells in the sample reveal 46XX. Subject is female. 3. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. 4. Number of melanocytes in sample indicates that subject is Caucasian. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the tissue sample, a cluster of skin cells, was scraped from the subject during a struggle with Jean. These skin cells almost certainly came from a female European, blood type O negative snatcher.
Isn't that kind of neat? Like, they go through all, like, the forensic information of it. I love that so much.
An analysis of Jean's stomach reveals a major lesion on the caloric region of the gastric membrane.
So, John had an ulcer, huh?
Yes. In addition, I read a substantial quantity of partially digested organic compounds.
Organic compounds. If you can determine the composition and the degree to which the food's been digested, we may be able to figure out where Jean's been.
Alright.
Oh.
You don't
now-
want to know where Jean's been.
On the floor.
Making incision in Jean's stomach to analyze organic compounds present.
This is what happens if you leave your dogs in the car for too long. Let
Oh,
this
no.
be a message to all you dog
What, they rip
owners.
their own head off?
Yep, they twist their own head off.
Results
Oh,
of the
no.
analysis indicate the organic compounds are primarily composed proteins that have been exposed to digestive acids for approximately 3 hours. Amino acid structure of the protein suggests the meat is that of a buffalo.
Buffalo meat?
Yes, buffalo meat. The results indicate that Jean ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours before he was killed.
yes, buffalo meat.
How did they investigate his stomach? Did they like cut it open or something? 'Cause-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he physically
Oh.
used his micromanipulator to hack his stomach open and investigate the compounds.
Stomach hacked.
That is quite the hack, yeah.
Yeah, log into the stomach.
God.
Download food.rtf.
Alright, so now we've got the skin sample, so we gotta investigate the hair.
Now analyzing recovered hair sample. Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Chromosomal analysis of cells from the papilla and root reveal 46XY. Subject is male. 2. Hair color, brown. Hair structure reading of 65 indicates European subject, wavy hair.
Now, what color did he say that hair was?
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
But from that, you find out that there were two people involved, a man and a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, I imagine one would have to hold him down.
While the other turned?
Yeah, his head off.
Yeah.
Duh!
How many snatchers does it take to decapitate a detective?
Well, I wouldn't ask to change a light bulb, that's for sure. Well, they're probably very good at it. They're good at twisting. Yeah. You know, screw light bulbs you get. Scan the key. I'm sure it's Caucasian and European and probably part of a Snatcher.
So you can actually recheck all of these analyses and shit.
Little John. Rip. It's Little John's memoirs. Little memory.
So I wanted to kind of get this out so you guys could see what the fuck Snow 9 is. Basically, it's an artificial type of allergen that prevents, well, everything.
Robot allergies.
Yeah.
Basically, as if it stops radio transmissions. Somehow.
Cool.
We've done everything we can with this body.
We better touch it up and cut it up and rip parts off of it and search the pockets and not put down any sort of cordoning, you know.
Well, it's not like he's going to miss any of it.
That's true, but it's not like you want to just leave your fingerprints all over it.
All over the body.
Alright.
Whose house, though?
Well, things are starting to get pretty interesting, but we're going to find out what the hell happened with the rest of this mess on the next episode of UnderSCORE. So I hope you guys have been having a fucking great time watching us play Snatcher. It's actually been a lot of fun. So, we'll see you next time. You guys been having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm also having fun.
Yay! Alright, well, we will see you on the next episode when we get to the depths of this horrible murder mystery. See you later, folks, and drive safely.
A Snatcher did it.
It's a Snatcher, he did it. I've been
It's not
snatched.
necessary if a Snatcher does it.
Oh,
It just happened.
Ice, that almost sounded like the, you were almost doing a voice similar to the grandpa from, Princess Bride.
Oh, God.
As you wish.